So extra time and penalties, we will have a winner today. And here's Sané. Yaya Toure. Digging it out for Pablo Zabaleta. And Silva. It's a third-minute lead for Manchester City.
Well, John, it just seems to me that Middlesbourgh, having started, they had the early scare when the ball was cut back from Sané. This time, they just sit back, they allow City to dominate possession, work the ball from left to right. Zabaleta totally unmarked on that right side. An opportunity, as we see Zabaleta totally unmarked, completely isolated, and then fires it in. There's three options centrally for him. It falls for Silva, and he thumps it into the back of the net. That's the worst possible start for Karanka and his team. Perfect for City.
Really sluggish from Middlesbrough. And Manchester City into the lead sharpish through David Silva's 6th goal of the season. De Bruyne. Looking for the pace of Sané this time. And Sané chose to play it across. Looking, I think, for Aguero.
I think he was, because with his pace he gets in. Brilliantly timed run, good first touch, knocking it out of his feet, and you can see, as soon as he does that, his head comes up, he's looking, there's the little look for Aguero, and I'm surprised he hasn't taken on the shot himself.
First time hit. It's a wayward one by the Dutchman de Roon.
Set piece, John.
Ledbitter. Carried away off the line by Bravo. It very nearly was the set piece that undid Manchester City. And another headed effort, this time from Rudy Justed. Just over the crossbar.
Gets away with it, and it's Zabaleta that comes to his rescue. Covering the back post, he steps in behind the goalkeeper and fires that ball away as it's headed in. And the second one from Justed, he just can't get it down. The first one he's unlucky with. Bravo, poor handling, but brilliantly they've carved out since the goal. And again, Sterling on the right, got too much space. He actually, I think, miskicks across. And
this is Sané. It's by Barahan, past the Spaniard, still going.
Again, where Gibson and Stuani hasn't gone with Zabaleta's run. This is the work from Sané, gets to the byline, good footwork, great little touch to go to the byline, and then it's Gibson who's in a good defensive position, denying Sterling a tap-in. He knows what's coming, John. He knows what's coming, because he's thinking, we've had these opportunities, that being one of the best of them, and they've...
Traore. De Roon early, and Negredo's header. Stuani arriving.
And this is a chance, a good chance, because Stuani gets a run on the inside of Zabaleta, who slips. And in the end, it's a poor header, because it's straight into the ground, but straight...
Aguero. Silva.
Movement from City, the interplay, and in the end, Aguero sees Silva as the option on the right-hand side, trying to find the finish. Slight touch as it goes.
De Bruyne, and the header wide by Yaya Toure.
Oh, chance for Toure, because the timing of the run's good. Yaya, you'd expect him at least to get that on target. Actually comes off his left shoulder.
That's extremely unlikely, but we are in a week that's produced the unlikely. Here's Silva. And Sané, but the offside flag is up, and what followed is inconsequential.
Whether Sterling was fouled here, Silva was offside when the ball comes back to him from Sterling, although it is a close call. But Stuani, with his challenge on Raheem, rated in the first half after taking an early lead, and could have really put this tie to bed. So he knows the second goal is vital, I feel.
Sané. Toure. De Bruyne. And Sterling missed his kick. Silva should have scored his and City's second.
Well, it was almost a carbon copy of the early goal they scored in this game. The space exploited down the right-hand side for City. The ball pulled back, this time by De Bruyne. Sterling misses the chance. Silva picks it up, but on his right foot this time, fires it over the crossbar. Are City going to pay the price for not taking their chances, John, not converting these opportunities?
Multiple options, he's chosen Sterling. And Aguero!
And Silva. Oh, two big misses. The first from Aguero.
De Bruyne to Silva. And Sterling misses his kick, and Zabaleta! Well, he feels that should be a corner.
Well, Zabaleta's strike, you can clearly see it comes off the right leg of Ledbetter, away for what should have been a corner. This is the chance. Sterling onside. Great run to the near post by Aguero, onside. Side foot, I think Guzan gets a touch that deflects it onto the post. Just enough to put it onto the post. It comes ricocheting back. And look at Pep Guardiola, he can't be team, although could have been well beaten by now, still in this FA Cup tie.
Silva for Sané. Silva again. And Guzan on the stretch.
A good stop, because this one perfectly as he would have liked, but it certainly had the direction, and Guzan had to touch it to make sure he pushed it wide. You can see it's just creeping away towards that far left-hand corner.
There is the possibility, bearing in mind that Victor Valdez is the chosen one. Sané lining one up, and Guzan reliable and stout again.
It's come from distance, it's curling away to that far corner. That's a good, strong right hand from the keeper.
Clichy. Open ground ahead of Leroy Sané. And there's Aguero. It's taken a long while. Manchester City could have had 6. They're relieved to have 2.
Yeah, and in the end it's quality in the way that they spring Sané down the left-hand side. He is behind the fullback, rolled in by Clichy, and then he has a look. He really attacks that near post space, Aguero. He makes it look easy, but it is quality striking play, good quality ball, wonderful finish again from Sergio Aguero in fantastic form. That, for me, probably rounds this tie up, and I think the staff on the bench feel the same.
Well, Manchester City appear to be heading to Wembley for a semi-final. And Aguero takes his tally for the Ramirez. Going all the way through, and Bravo using legs rather than... City in the mood to pick off Middlesbrough. A few more times put in now in the end. It's Aguero who'll line one up, and Guzan spilt it, and Sterling scores, but he turns across and looks and is disappointed because the flag is raised. It's not going to count.
Well, this is the way to follow it in, and you can see Sterling at the top of your picture. A real close one. He's in the eye line of the assistant from the Furious.
Sterling. David Silva. Nice deflection on that, which made it awkward for Guzan.
Well, they just cut. Sterling finds Silva, wants to come back onto his favoured left boot. There's a couple of blocks.
Ross. Traore with the pace to get away from him. Negredo. Fabio. The Stones who have to stretch.
Ramirez does well to keep it alive, and then the only thing Fabio can do is throw his head at it. It's a touch from Bravo, he gets fingertips to it, but Otamendi and Stones covering that.
Raheem Sterling putting on the gas. Sterling, and Sterling looking for personal glory.
Well, think he thought about just rolling that into the path. Good stop down to his left-hand side, because the shot's fired past Fright, and Guzan again. Score respectable.
Here's De Bruyne. And Nolito! Not quite.
Wonderful cross.
Nolito. Silva again. It was Iheanacho poaching at the near post. Another corner.
That man Gibson again making the all-important.
So Manchester City, the first name through to the last four of this season's Emirates FA Cup. Goals in each half from David Silva and Sergio Aguero, who's getting a special hug. Middlesbrough never really a threat, in tune with their Premier League season as a whole. Clive Allen, your thoughts?
Well, I thought that Borough, the way they've played this season, this was an example.